I changed my mind. How'd it feel?
So much more shakier than last time.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't get that.
Oh, okay.
It's very good. I mean, it's very comfortable. So sometimes, I mean, this is, I don't know what
I wasn't quite sure on a lot of like Tyler's like main courses. I wasn't sure on the Roman numerals, but I like tried to
Well, no, I think you're right. And not all of it. I mean, we can show, there's a lot of different ways to do this. And we taught one particular way, but if you go to another university, we will taught a completely different way. And, you know, so the big thing is that right now, for me, is that you're identifying the fact that okay, we're shifting. We've got a lot of accidents here that are shifting us and taking us in a different direction. And you know, in the sequence, and until we make our way back to that F minor and eventually F major. So that's fine. What about dynamics?
Well, recording I listened to, there wasn't really like a change. So I didn't know quite if I should own or if
Okay.
there wasn't any change at all.
No, it's good. This is a good point, and it's fine that you listen to a recording, but I want you to keep in mind that if you listen to a recording, that's someone's interpretation. I want you to use that. Okay. So yeah, I want you to. I mean, it's okay. And I'm not discounting listening to recordings, but a recording is a reference so that we can internalize the sound of the piece. But if we don't necessarily need to mimic every little thing about it.
Okay.
Necessarily. I mean, it's not a bad way to process it, but I do want you to make some decisions dynamically, you know, for you. So you, and this, again, this is an exercise to practice getting the ensemble off the monitor and just learning how to manipulate those things. Okay. When you do a no caesura fermata, you tend to move, and then there's a quick lift. Okay. When you do that, they all take a breath. I don't know if you noticed. So if you don't want a breath, you're going to move, and we have to stay with them, stay looking at them, because if we look away, they're going to breathe. Because it's hard to sustain. They're tired. So, but if we won't, we have to be insistent with our eyes and lead them into the downbeat without being way up and way down. Because if you give them any chance, they're going to breathe. All right? So think about that kind of gesture as you go. All right? Now, look at your page. You've heard it now a couple times. Good. Now, if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. That's not the issue. What I want you to do is connect with them and see if you can make some of those changes. Okay? Let me ask you, this is just a psychological question. When I took that away, what does it feel like all of a sudden?
I feel them on me now. I don't have like the protective.
feel more vulnerable. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, and that's if they took their stands away, it changes it even more. And that's an important thing that we have to get through. And this is just a band director comment, but sometimes I walk into band rooms and I see this flight deck around the podium. You know, we got the harmony directors, we got the metronomes, and we got all this, you know, the attendant's iPad and this, and it looks like literally you're in a cockpit. The first thing I do when I go work with a band is move all that junk out of the way. Because if there's stuff between me and you, then I can't connect with you in the same way. Because I believe that this is a real thing. This is actually something that, you know, this connection is the artistry. And so just plug and play and pushing buttons and okay, tune with this, and those are all tools, fine, you can use them to some extent, but when that becomes it, you lose this connection. So I want you to get used to trying to connect with real people in this moment, just so that's kind of the whole process. So it's okay, they're all friends here. Start right after that Fermata. You just finish that Fermata? Yeah. I don't know what that is. Same spot. Now, I like what you did. You started to move, but you're watching your baton. I want you to watch that. Who do you want to lead the crescendo? Who do you want to lead that crescendo musically?
Guess the little brass.
Here we go. So, well, I want you to be convincing about it and go and look in the direction that you want for everybody else to be listening. This way, and you looked right over their heads. Okay. It's okay, they won't bite. Leslie's just waiting for you to look at them.
Yeah.
All right, but breathe with them. Keep your lips open, and look right at them and see what happens. Okay. Start right after that, Fermata. The one we just ended on one. Go back one. Okay, start where you've been starting. Now, I want you to start the piece one more time. I want you to do it without coming way up here. Okay? Just, okay? Here's the beginning. Your speed up is faster than your speed down. Okay? Just. Now we're getting in and we're kind of just, I know, it's because we're uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's different because the sound doesn't hit you.
Yes.
So you're thinking.
No, I know, and that's what I want you to experience for a second, is it takes a second for them to react to you. So, but you gotta get there, otherwise they never will.